Attention, everyone. Are you ready to be blown away? Men and women alike asked for it, and they listened. Our friends at Manscaped just relaunched the Smooth Package. It's back, baby! Your new favorite tool and complement to the Lawn Mower 4.0 to get that smooth shave finish you're looking for. The specialized groin shaving kit is here to help you buff, protect, and shave your most sensitive areas. It's time to crop that bush of yours and get right to the roots with a discount just for you from Manscaped. Get 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com with the code FYB. And this isn't the ad anymore, you guys. I'm telling you right now, I use the Manscaped mower, the lawn mower, and I love it. It's honestly, it's the best because I like to be just
smooth as a seal.
I like to be you know what I was thinking about? Change topics real quick. Seals.
What about them?
Kind of a dumb animal. I mean, when you're watching them on ground, you're like, that thing is a poor design. And I know it's meant for the water. But when you see it on land, you're like, you don't really have like a definite end or beginning. You're kind of just all like,
That's why I have that joke about them.
You have a seal joke?
Well, I have a joke about men trying to hit on women and looking like seals on land.
Because they're just like
flopping around.
They're like a pillow. It's like a pillow was possessed.
It's like a pillow trying to walk.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You're a pillow. Lay there.
Hi.
Hi.
You've had a long week.
I have.
Rosie's,
why do I look like it?
No, you look great, and you look really rested and like kind of just great in all the places.
Thank you so much for saying that.
No, you do.
Couldn't have lied better myself.
You look beautiful.
Thanks.
You always look beautiful to me.
Thanks, baby. Aww.
Rosebud and I have seen very little of each other because we've both been busy little beavers. And I think today was the first time. This was like the first time this afternoon that we really like had a couple hours together.
Yeah. I feel like life is a distant memory again. I'm entering that second week fucking fatigue. Next week, I'll feel like my teeth are falling out.
You got 1 week left, and then you get a big old summer break.
Yeah.
And she'll probably settle down for about 2 minutes, and then she'll be...
No, I'm going to give myself 2 weeks. I'm chilling.
Just spots at night, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm fucking chilling out after that. And I decided that you and me are going to get his and hers acupuncture treatments.
Ooh. I like that.
We're going to get those little needles put in our backs, and we're going to hear our muscles go pew, 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 pew. And then old memories are going to come flooding back into our minds, and we're going to go, turn it off! Turn it off! And we're going to get up in the middle of acupuncture
and
with
punch.
the needles in our backs and in our faces like the little porcupines, and we're going to find the acupuncturist, and we're going to say, take them out.
I think we should
Get
fight
these
them.
out of me.
Let's fight them. Like everything, everywhere, all at once.
Do you know that happened when Jake Nordwin tried to do acupuncture? He got up in the middle of the treatment with the needles in his face and found the acupuncturist. And was like, I don't like this. Take them out.
If you guys don't know Jake Nordwind, check him out. Skater Punk 69? Is that
Yeah.
Skater Punk 69.
He's a grown man. He's in his 30s. Skater Punk 69.
And love him to death. He's a great. He's like a Charlie Day type, just like a
He really
raspy, anxious man.
He is. He is a Jewish Charlie Day.
I think Charlie Day might be Jewish, but
Really? He looks Catholic to me.
So this week I had, I guess I'll get into it. I had kind of a big old chunky L. I've been not getting a lot of sleep, having to work, having to do a bunch of stuff. Probably not having to do it, but doing a bunch of stuff and not really taking care of Andy. And
That's empty.
as a result, just burnt, And so Thursday night, I think it was, it was Friday night. I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to take myself on a date like they say to do in the artist way. And so I bought a ticket to Freddie Gibbs, a rapper who I enjoy very much. And you guys might have seen him on our friend's show called Bust Down, streaming now on Peacock. But so I get the tickets. I'm excited for it. I go to an AA meeting, and then I make my way up to Midtown, and I'm like, wait a sec. I don't actually think I have the tickets yet. Bought them on StubHub, and looked around. I was like, no, that link's not working. This isn't. Okay, I'll call them. And they're like, yeah, they didn't send them yet. You don't have them. And I was like, yeah, but why would it be a digital thing if they had to send them? And they're like, because we don't own the tickets. So anyways, they're eventually just like, yeah, you don't have the tickets. We'll give you a refund. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm here. And they're like, sorry, we can't do anything for you.
Ugh.
So I'm at the venue, and there's a huge line. And I'm like, maybe I'll just try it, because I'm pretty good at talking my way into things a lot. I'm a scammer.
No.
I used to be able to do it all the time. Talked my way into...
Tell him what you said. Tell him what you said at the door to get in.
I said, hey, I know this is weird, but I bought tickets to the show. They didn't come through because of a glitch at StubHub.
And then what did you say you were a member of?
And I said, I work in media. I don't know if there's any way you could get me on the list or something. And the lady was like, no. And I was like, okay. She goes, but do you know anybody like performing? Like, are you affiliated?
And then what did you do?
And then
I tried to make it sound like you were okay.
This is the crux of the story. This is the punchline. Don't kill it before I get there.
Okay.
I said, well, I have friends that are friends with Freddie. And she said, Freddie? And I go, Freddie Gibbs? And she goes, he's not playing here. So I was asking to get put on a list for a show. I was at the wrong venue.
As a member of the media.
And
this being the media.
Listen, I'm not that far off.
I'm a member of the media on YouTube.
Okay, I'll tell you this right now. I got in the press box at a Bernie Sanders rally
because he's a socialist.
Anyways, that's not important. I've gotten on lots of lists for lots of venues.
In Bernie Sanders America, you say you're a member of the media, they let you in. They'll be like, we don't care who you're a member of. Get in here. There's room for everybody.
But I get on the list for shows all the time.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the list right now for another Freddie Gibbs show because I called one of my media friends, all right? But anyways, so I had to take a sad train ride home.
Which friend did you call to get on Freddie Gibbs' list?
Robin.
Okay. In San Francisco?
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
When we're there.
All right.
Is that not the media? Am I not friends with her because I work in media?
She's a PR person, right?
No, she's a booker for Bumper Shoot.
Okay.
Anyways, it was a very humbling experience, and I went home and I hung out with Mouse.
I have to read a little section of the New York Times Magazine.
Story?
No, I loved it. It's very Andy. This is actually also very Andy. Okay. There is a section of the New York Times Magazine called The Thread, okay, where readers write in and they respond to stories, okay? So this is Katie Weaver wrote a story about renting a van and driving it around California, okay?
Yeah. I actually saw this story because it's in today's.
My husband and I take a handful of road trips a year in our converted Sienna minivan. I share some of Weaver's antipathy toward van life, but maybe to a lesser degree. My husband might live in our van entirely if I were a different person. I could happily live out my life if I never camped again, but I love him, so we compromise. The amount we save on accommodations is usually spent on a nice dinner out. By nice, I mean pub grub. We care more about the beer than the food. Surprise, surprise. I get credit for being a camper without all the campy stuff, pitching a tent, building a fire, catching one's own dinner. Ugh. He gets the pleasure of my company, and we both get to see some pretty awesome places. Anyhow, hats off to Weaver for enduring a week of camping and sharing the delightful tale, and great photos. She's my new favorite Times writer, and I want to know when she publishes her first book. So I guess Katie had gone to camp with her husband. Things did not work out. They tried van life. It didn't work out. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is that there are wives out there, Andy, that will share a van with you. This is Susan Gilday in Rochester, New York, so not far.
Well, here's the thing.
She's available.
She's
and then
already
also,
married.
There's also Delia Smith. I hope everyone... Oh, no, she's not interested. She doesn't want to do this. Okay, what a great and hilarious story. I'm not a bit surprised that van life is not at all glamorous and is rather tough and exhausting. There will still be people who disagree and say your trip was too short to get used to that life, but you didn't have the right van. That experience you had does not reflect whatever. But your story is what I've imagined van life to be. Cramped, uncomfortable, and the desire to get home despite seeing some beautiful views along the way. So thank you for sharing this article. So sorry it ended with your severe back pain. Your friend sounded lovely and calm, but it made me want to learn more about meditation. I really want to read this story.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not a pro van life person.
Well, not now.
After I did exactly what Katie did, I realized that you have to take all your things out of your van to put your bed down.
Yeah.
And then to put all your things back in your van.
And wow. You didn't even tell me about that specific detail.
Yeah, the worst part of every day.
Oh my God.
Was that you would pull up somewhere and you'd be like, all right, bedtime. Take the table off. Take the pole out. Put it in its little container. Take the skis and all the bags out. Flatten the bed. Put the fucking platform up. Put the rest of the bed together. Put everything under the table. Make my bed. Make everything.
It's literally easier to ride public transit in a wheelchair.
Yeah, it was awful. I never want to do it again. Mm-hmm. I like camping. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time I travel, I want to go to hotels. I love hotels.
I love hotels.
Especially a nice hotel.
Oh my God, a 5-star fucking hotel.
Here's what I want,
with a
though.
Spa.
I'm kind of like, I like them still, but I'm sick of hotels being like, we're nice and hip, and then the room is like the size of a closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's all these like hip nice hotels, and they're like, your room is a tissue box, but it's
That's
nice.
a 4-star. That's every 4-star is like really nice lobby, tiny room. You go to a fucking Four Seasons though.
Yeah,
you go
I
to
want
a
that.
5-star hotel. You're gonna get a big room. You're going to get room service. And if you want to order something that's not on the menu, they'll fucking make it for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's a real... People need to know this about 5-star hotels. You call them up, and if it's 3 a.m. and you want a fucking burger, you can be like, look, I know it's not... I know it's outside of hours, but could the chef make me a burger? Please.
Yeah.
They'll do it.
They'll do it.
They'll do it for you because you're a queen or a king and you're in a 5-star hotel.
That's what I want to do.
Get closer to the mic.
I really want to stay in a hotel that has a separate room with just chairs. You know, like a sitting room. I like those.
Oh, you want a suite?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
You're saying you want a suite?
I like suites. I love a suite. I love it when there's just a room with a round couch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it looks like the Oval Office. No desk. And then that's not even your bedroom.
Just a place you can take an intern to do disgusting things with.
Yeah, real sexual deviance.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm sensing a role play ahead of us.
All right. Let's get the crate out again. Put down some wee-wee pads. You never know what's going to happen.
I like the idea that we do a role play where you're my intern. And then I just really ask you to do a lot of clerical stuff.
There was a sketch last night where Sarah Sherman did like an update feature where she was like looking in Colin's dressing room and she pulls off this blanket and Ben Silva is in a crate as an intern.
That's great.
It was really funny. Ben got so like into it too. He was like, he looked like a ferret. I kept being like, so when do you play the ferret? And he's like, I'm playing an intern. And I was like, no, physically though, you're a ferret.
He does seem like a furry man. What do we have time?
He's like, he like has a little, I'm like, they should have put a little water bottle and had you like sucking on the water bottle in there. You know?
Yeah, I don't know if everybody wants to be a ferret, you know?
Oh, fuck. I fucked up your segue. You were like, he does seem like a hairy man, and then you were going to go into the ad.
You guys, Not only has Manscaped brought you the electrical trimmer that you and your man both love to use, they're now bringing back your new favorite razor. Why don't you go get a drink? I know you want one.
Give me it. I'm going to read it with you.
So you can be set and trimmed front to back. This is durable yet sensitive razor that's perfect for him and her.
Whoa, it's for women too. You guys did not know that, did you? Well, it is. Okay, so grab your handy lawnmower 4.0 and shave to your liking to get the loose hairs out of the way, and then take out the perfect package for this summer, the Manscaped Ultra Smooth Package.
Step 2, crop exfoliator infused with ingredients that soothe, clear, and keep the skin and around the groin area feeling refreshed. The crop exfoliator can help reduce the risk of ingrown hairs in your delicate places.
And you know what those are.
Your genitals.
And under your arms.
Under
in
your
those
arms.
weird like spots that's like,
Yeah.
you know, part your boob and part your underarm. Okay, step 3, crop gel. See where you're shaving with our unique clear shaving gel just for the groin. With 4 essential oils, that's 4,
Yeah.
and they're all essential.
For the same price, you'll get 4 essential oils.
Okay, so with our 4 essential oils, it's like a spa treatment every time you shave. And we just talked about how much we love a spa treatment. Have you guys been listening even?
Step 4, it's time to shave. The crop shaver was designed for shaving the groin area with confidence. 3 precision blades included, extra wide lubricating strips, and a pivoting head for the ultimate groin and grooming experience.
The crop shaver is not your average razor, okay? It's smaller,
Thicker.
with a micro comb bar that allows for the best shave possible from any angle.
The crop exfoliator and crop gel are both vegan, so you can eat them. Cruelty-free and sulfate-free, so you know your goods down there in good hands without compromise.
Unless you have a hand trimmer.
Yeah.
It's time to get up close and personal with the best tools for the job, the Ultra Smooth Package from Manscaped. Here we go. So, you guys can get 20% off
Plus
free shipping with the code FYB at manscaped.com. That is 20% off plus free shipping with the code FYB at manscaped.com. Get smooth with the relaunched Ultra Smooth Package from your friends at Manscaped. All right?
I just realized I was doing that thing where I was moving my mouth while I read. And boy, does that feel bad.
You were telling me that I did that a few weeks ago, and I thought about it for, I think, probably 8 days before I brought it back up again, but I thought about it every single day.
Yeah.
You were like, when you look at your phone, you move your mouth now. And I was like, no, I fucking don't. And then I continued to worry about it every time I looked at my phone.
Well, I haven't noticed it again, so whatever you did. I really do feel like you actually have the self-determination where if you had like a terminal disease, like an MS or something, you could will the symptoms away.
Yeah.
Like you would still be sick, but you'd just be like, I am not weak. I will use every source of my energy to stand here. Kind of like Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Somebody said to me this week that they refuse to believe that I'll ever get murdered.
You?
Yeah.
Why would you get murdered? That's a pretty weird way to go.
Well, they're just like, you're just like not going to die for a really long time. They're like, you're going to be like 103. The only way that I think that I could be murdered is if somebody was like trying to murder somebody else and then, you know, they killed me and they like picked up my head and they were like, Rosebud, ugh, not you.
Not you.
Oopsies. Not my day.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I
Got murdered?
got blackout drunk and I got a girl's number and I set up a date, and when the date showed up, it was the friend of the girl that I thought I was talking to. And I had to act like I was like, yeah, I've always intended to go on this date with you.
You did not tell me that. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was bad.
When was this?
College.
Okay, so you had just given her your number and you blacked out so you didn't know
I
who
don't
you
know.
were?
I was at a party. I was talking to a girl that I thought was very attractive. Her friend was next to her. I was not attracted to her friend. In the morning, I woke up. There was a text. It was like, hey, this is Catherine or whatever. Great meeting you last night. Let's get drinks like you said or something. And then we like set a date to meet up. And then I was like waiting for her. And I was like, she was pretty cute. I remember her being pretty cute. This is before social media, so it's not like I can just look her up. This is before Facebook. That's how old I am.
Oh my God.
And yeah, she walked up and I was like, hey. She was like, we're going on a date? And I was like, oh, yeah, totally, you know?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How did the date go? Where did you guys go?
I don't know. We probably like got like food at a cafe and then walked around campus.
You don't remember?
No. I was probably hungover. Messy times. I mean, I was so bad at drinking and I blacked out.
That's so funny that she showed up and you were like, absolutely, I meant to ask you.
Well, because I'm also like a horrible people pleaser. I could never be like, hey, I actually didn't know that I was going on a date with you and I don't want to go on a date with you now. Like I would never put somebody through that.
I would 100% do that.
I know you would. You have a different mechanism than I do. What was I going to say? There was one other thing I was going to say. One time I was on campus and this guy just yelled at me, "What's up? Tire slasher." And I was like, excuse me? Mm-hmm. He's like, you're the dude that slashed the tires at the party.
There was like, I'm just taking it back a note. There was like in terms of like the people pleasing stuff, there was somebody that I saw at the Cellar, I don't know, a few weeks ago. Anyway, I guess I'd like made eye contact. I'd registered that she was there, but I didn't say hi or whatever. But I was like, whatever, she's over at that table. I'm not going to say hi. And we're not like close friends or whatever. And she, at the end of the night, as I'm leaving, I see her again and she goes, "Hi, Rosebud." And I was like, "Hey." And she goes, "I've tried to say hi to you like 5 times tonight." And I went, "Oh, well, I didn't know that. And we're not that close."
Man.
And it was really freeing. It was like a really freeing moment.
I need to start doing that more because there's so many people like
it was really crazy of her to be like mad.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I mean, it's not like we talk every day.
No.
Why are you upset right now?
Yeah, it's amazing. Hats off to you for doing that because there's people that I would love.
It feels really good to say.
There's so many people that are like, you know, they'll be like, "Hey, we should do this," and then I'm like, "Yeah, sure," and then they follow up, and I'm like, "Fine," and I do it. I'll go spend a miserable hour with somebody.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I know you're way better at it.
I mean, here's what you could transition by doing this, by being like, absolutely, yeah, definitely. And then they reach out to do it and you just don't get back to them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of afraid to tell this because it's the public one. Mm-hmm. But a guy did set up coffee with me this week. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, totally. Like, yeah, I'll get coffee. And then I literally forgot. And he was like, "Hey, you close?" And it was like a half an hour late.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, man, I am so sorry. I literally forgot because a doctor stuck a camera up my ass.
Right, because you went to the proctologist.
Yeah.
He stuck a camera up your ass and deleted all your memories.
Yeah. And for that moment, felt pretty good.
Yeah.
You know?
It was a weird day when I got home and I had to remind you, like, I'm your wife. We got married in 2020. Mm-hmm. And
yeah. You were not in the war.
Yeah.
Because I came home in full fatigues. Because I was just like...
Well, he was just trying... You were trying to put the pieces together. You passed by an Army-Navy store on your way home and you were like, well, I guess that's who I'll be.
Yeah, exactly. You know how that happens.
Of course.
All of us have had a camera stuck up our ass and forgot everything that we've known and loved.
Yeah. By choice.
But I felt bad. But I didn't... I did the thing where I was like, let's reschedule. And then I didn't follow up. And I guess I'm just not going to follow up.
Yeah, you don't have to. You really don't.
I know.
Don't do anything that you don't want to do. Okay?
All right.
We had a whole pandemic, you guys.
Flossing,
we all worked from home.
Flossing is over.
Flossing is over. Showering, over. Grooming of any kind, pretty much over.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye when you walk out of a room, over. Mm-hmm. I leave every party now the second I want to leave. I walk out the door. If it's a party I don't want to be at.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the king of Irish goodbyes. They used to be because I was blacked out and I would go out to pee and then I would forget how to get back in the house. But
so you would just walk home.
Yeah, or into other people's homes, which happened a couple times, and there is some legal precedent because of it. What was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to change the subject really quick.
You're insane.
I'm so fried.
You're insane.
I'm fried, and
I'm not even saying that. Just like you're an insane person. What you just said was insane.
Because of my blacking out.
You were like, and then I fell asleep in other people's houses, and there's some legal precedent. Anyways.
Well, I told you about that, right?
Yes, you've told everyone about that.
I woke up in the elderly people's house.
You've told everybody that.
Okay.
Everyone knows the story. Let's not tell it again in a public place.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I went and saw The Northman last night, and I'm so like susceptible to tone or like just the vibe of a movie.
Yeah.
Like I left the movie and I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm going to vanquish my enemies. I don't have any enemies, but I was like having this monologue in my head where I was vanquishing my enemies. And then I was like, wait a second, this is probably not good. But I do it with rap too.
Wait a second, I'm 40 and this is New York City.
And I'm a writer-comedian.
Yeah.
And I've also never been in a big fight in my life.
But yeah, I do that too. I'll listen to certain shit and or at least I used to. I don't really anymore.
I gotta start
now
listening.
It's sort of like nothing really has any sort of effect on me. Now I just kind of listen to stuff and go like, that's dumb.
Yeah, you're fried. You're fried. I'm physically fried, but you are all fried. Spiritually, emotionally.
I'm just fried shit, folks. That's who I am. All right.
Hold on. I wanted to...
what?
Well, you can... I just wanted to... I forgot that we need to welcome our newest patrons.
Oh, yes. Let's do.
Welcome to the beach. Yeah,
Welcome to the beach.
Yeah.
Right,
Welcome to the beach.
You say the names and I'll do the song. Welcome to the beach.
Leah Sowinsk.
Welcome to the beach.
Sarah Ashmere.
Welcome to the beach.
That's actually the wrong name.
Welcome to the beach.
Taylor.
Welcome to the beach.
Is a VI Beach.
Welcome to the beach.
We'll see you at the next VI Bistro.
Welcome to the beach.
That's great.
Welcome to the beach.
Keep it going.
Welcome to the beach. Woof, woof. Welcome to the beach.
Arr, arr.
Welcome to the beach. Is that all the names?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There's two. We got some good reactions. People really loved when you read your sketch last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they really, really liked it.
Yeah, I read a failed sketch on the Patreon last week, folks. So you can, if you want to hear it, you can tune into the Patreon. You go to www.patreon.com/findyourbeach for $5 a month. You get an extra episode a week. What did they say?
Well, everybody said, I would love to hear more sketches. And another girl said...
it's bad, and I understand why it got cut.
No, I think she said, I gotta... Hold on a second. One girl, this is not related. One woman told us that... well, somebody was responding. They said they love their postcard, but it was a little sad that Andy misspelled my name. And then I looked, and she's a Lindsay with an E, but I think I spelled it with an A. And it's like,
come on, though.
Lindsay,
come on, Lindsay.
Please give me a break. I'm gonna
give people a break.
Oh, okay. This Sarah said, I hope that before I die, the sketch is made with all the pomp and circumstance it deserves. Just make the male lead Will Ferrell. He has blanket forgiveness for offensive comedy.
Was it offensive?
I don't think so, but apparently it would be kind of categorized in that. And then this was also just a random one. This was a couple episodes ago. Somebody said, LOL, made me think of the time when I was 10 and I saw the ghost of my grandpa behind me in the mirror. He looked the way that I'd imagine someone would after a car crash. Bloody as hell. He was a fucker and liked to scare the shit out of me and my sisters. So this is typical Glenn behavior. I love this nonchalance towards the bloody ghost of your grandpa.
I know. It's such a fun way to find out that you're schizophrenic.
You know, sometimes you'll see like a crazy person on the street and they're talking to somebody who's not there, but they're doing it in a very like blasé way.
You never see that.
No, I do.
You always see people fighting with themselves.
But I've seen some crazy people that are like, all right, okay, whatever you say. And it's like they're having a very practical relation, or like
they're the practical
like,
person with their imaginary friend.
Yeah, they're like, all right, man, I think it's crazy that we would go stab that lady right now. You need to calm down.
Yeah, you know what? You're being absolutely insane right now, invisible friend. Okay?
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself on the street, friend that no one can see.
Friend that only I can talk to. All right. So I think you were gonna read a bad advice?
Yeah, we do have a bad advice question. It's a very short but sweet one, and I liked it. It is, this is from Marcy. Marcy, Jesus Christ. Okay, what should I do about being so lonely? I would change my personality, but no one would notice.
Ooh, Marcy.
It's the saddest question we've ever gotten. I want to be honest. That question, Marcy, it's deeply, I mean, just a one-way ticket to Bummer Town.
It sounds actually like a little bit like something I would ask you when I'm in my spiral.
Yes.
Like, that's how I sound, where I'm like, well, why would I even do comedy since nobody cares, you know?
That is exactly what
I'm embarrassed to admit that, but you guys know this is a safe space and an open space, and I will tell you things that you'll eventually come back and scold me and kind of make fun of me for. But anyways, Marcy, here's what you got to do. I'm going to say this because it was so sad. I'm going to just be earnest. You are all you need to be. You don't need to change anything. You need to quit apologizing for it. And you need to go out
Marcy.
there and you need to just live and do what you want to do. And I have a feeling with this kind of tone that you're not doing everything you want to do. And it might seem impossible and it might also seem futile. But that doesn't matter because there's no
let me tell you something, Marcy. Loneliness, it's a state of mind. Okay? We just talked about somebody who's got a great relationship with a person that doesn't exist next to them on the street. Mm-hmm. You can have a great relationship with a person who does not exist.
You can go to online 12-step programs and meet. You can go to in-person 12-step programs and pretend to have a disease.
Well, let's not just give her the plot of
Well,
Fight Club.
Okay, do you have a disease? Maybe you have some kind of, there's a lot of 12 steps. I'm sure you can fit into one.
Yeah, there's probably something out there.
And those people have to be your friends. That's the best part about it. They're not allowed to not be your friends. You have to be friends with everybody that's in your 12-step program. Mm-hmm. That's the rule.
So?
And also, start lying, Just
start lying to people.
Go out there and just go to a wedding at a hotel in the suburbs.
Tell people you were raised on a ship.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Tell people, you know what? Sorry if I seem a little nervous. I was raised on a boat.
I don't have my land legs back.
And things feel a little shaky for me right now. So just stick with me because, and you can vomit on their shoes.
Rosebud asked me to carry this episode tonight, and I want to say I think she's really done the carrying.
Aw.
When I looked back and there was one set of footsteps, that was you. On the beach.
Oh, are you, me?
Yeah.
Is that from is that a Jesus story? I feel like I've read that on a wooden plaque.
It is a Jesus thing.
Okay, I thought so. Well, you guys.
Do you want to stay up all night and just talk?
No. No, I want to get back to watching The Staircase on HBO because I like it.
You guys.
And Colin Firth eats
Tony Collette's
asshole.
Wash your hands.
Lick your lover's eyes.
Don't.
What?
Don't lick your lover's eyes.
Don't lick your... You know what? This week...
Lick your lover's eyes.
I want you to lick your lover's eyeballs.
Can I try to lick your eyeball right now?
Do it. I'm scared. Ah!
Did I get it?
He did it. It's wet.
Do you feel like I touched tongue to eye?
I'm not sure. Do you want to try it again?
Yeah, but I need you to not panic.
Don't open it like that.
I have to. Your blink reaction is going to make it close.
Ew! did it taste so gross?
It tastes like chemicals. Oh man.
Oh God.
That's the freakiest thing we've ever done.
All right, well that's the new sign off. Guys, lick your lover's eyeballs, but don't spit in their mouths unless it's a committed monogamous relationship. We love you. Goodbye. Woo!
Manscaped. 20% off. Code FYB. Bye.